I found this article funny. So Shuhei Yoshida on PSVR2, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Let's go through this article. Let's see if it's just clickbait or what's up. Okay, they recently departed. Shuhei Yoshida apologized for how PSVR2 has turned into a PS2 situation where Sony successfully built on its first iteration to release on an even more successful product. What? Speaking on the Kind of Funny Gamecast, it appeared Yoshida had very little positivity to share with the headset, laughing when asked what happened to the PSVR2 and suggesting to move the conversation on. Okay, yeah, PSVR2 didn't become the PS2, so that's what they meant by that. All right, yeah, so like, for anyone in the gaming hemisphere, like VR has been tested. It's been kind of like this product that's been, like, in my opinion, limping along for quite a while now. I used to remember when Microsoft tried to like out Apple and they had like their own little retail stores and malls and stuff. And I remember seeing a Microsoft store and there would always be people there just to play Beat Saber on the VR headset, and that was literally it. And I remember when VR, like with the PSVR1, I had a buddy who had one, and like all he would do was just like get us to like put it on, and then there was this demo where you were like in a shark cage. We would just go through that demo. Like it's literally all he would show us. And I kind of feel like VR didn't really progress much from the gimmick that it was back then. And the PSVR2, you gotta remember, it was a different time 5 years ago, 2020. We thought that shit was gonna last forever. Like, we thought that was our lives. So it kind of made sense to, like, if you can't leave where you are, like, have people leave in other ways through VR. And, like, that sounds cool. But I don't know. I think as soon as it launched, things were kind of steering back to the way that they were before, and then people were like, oh, I don't know if this is that cool. And just the fact that it wasn't like backwards compatible PSVR games, dumb, and like it plugs into your PlayStation 5, it's like, okay, well, the last one did that too. But just like how all VR games look like VR games, like they haven't like gotten to that threshold yet where they just look like video games, and that's where it really hurts. And I think, like, for myself, I wear glasses, and any headset, you just start to get like fatigue from wearing the headset, and you can't wear it too long. So people are like, I've worn it for hours and like I'm fine. It's like, I don't know, like a lot of people, I hear the same thing. Like, you get dizzy, you feel the wear on your head, it's heavy, it hurts your bridge of your nose because it's just there's so much weight distribution. But VR was just a gimmick, and like the fact that Jim Ryan went to their London studio, and that's where I think a lot of the VR games were being developed, and then just like shut it down like a few days later, kind of tells you like how Sony's feeling about PSVR 2. Like, I feel, and then the fact that they just like cobbled together some way to get it to work on PC, like that adapter, like, is a joke, because it completely takes away all of the functionality that actually makes the PSVR headset like kind of worth getting. Like, all of the haptic feedback stuff in the controllers doesn't work. Like, I think the eye tracking doesn't work either. So like, that's like some of the best parts of the headset. So at that point, you might as well just get one of the Facebook or Meta headsets. The Meta Quest 3, I think, is the latest one. Yeah, like I looked at this article and I was just like, yeah. As expected. I don't know anybody, like, there were a few hardcores who like thought the PSVR 2 was just like gonna be this amazing product, and I definitely remember seeing like a lot of people buying that Horizon Call of the Mountain bundle. And I remember a lot of like YouTube video creators like getting their review copies of it and like talking it up, and it's like, bitch, if you had to spend your own $700 on that, I don't think you would be hyping it up as much. And I bet you even those people who got free review units, I bet you that is in the box collecting dust right now. Like, that's where it is right now. A ton of these things are just sitting in the box right now, and it's a shame. Like, VR is a cool avenue to jump down, but I think it's from prior times, man, when we thought that we were gonna be living that life for the rest of time. But nope, things are trying to go back to the way that they were, and nobody wants to wear a dumb headset. Sorry, brah, not happening. Quit trying to make VR happen. It's not happening.